What if everything you've been told about money was wrong? Most people spend their entire lives trying to save their way to wealth. They cut out coffee, cancel Netflix, and live smaller, all in the name of financial freedom. But here's the cold truth. You can't save your way to riches. You can only invest your way there. Nick Maggiulli, a data analyst turned millionaire investor, analyzed decades of financial data and found something shocking. The people who build real wealth aren't the ones who time the market or chase the latest trend. They're the ones who simply keep buying.
Picture two friends. One saves money for years, waiting for the perfect time to invest. The other starts investing a small amount every month, rain or shine. 10 years later, one is still waiting. The other, financially free. Maggiulli calls it the simplest and most powerful money habit on earth. Just keep buying. No guessing, no timing, no hype. Just consistency and math. And in the next few minutes, I'll show you the data-backed system that proves why you don't need to be smart, lucky, or even rich to build wealth. You just need to start. But first, let's destroy the biggest myth about money that's keeping millions of people broke.
Nick Maggiulli is not a Wall Street insider or a self-proclaimed money guru. He is a data analyst who decided to find out what actually works when it comes to building wealth. No theories, no motivational fluff, just hard numbers. And the data told him something that goes against everything we were taught. Success with money is not about being smarter than others, it is about being more consistent. It is not about finding the perfect investment or predicting the next crash. It is about building a habit that quietly grows your wealth while everyone else is guessing. This is the philosophy behind his book, Just Keep Buying. It is not about chasing trends or getting rich quickly. It is about turning investing into a system that works even when you're busy, distracted, or scared. If you're tired of financial noise and endless advice about saving harder, this book will feel like fresh air because it is not about cutting out small pleasures. It is about building habits that make you richer automatically. Let's start by debunking the biggest lie in personal finance, the idea that saving money makes you rich.
Chapter 1. The Saving Trap. Imagine a man who spent 10 years living like a monk. No vacations, no dinners out, no small treats. He followed every piece of advice from financial gurus. Cut expenses, live frugally, save every penny. But 10 years later, he realizes something painful. Despite all the sacrifices, his savings have barely grown. Inflation has eaten part of it, and his quality of life has been miserable. This is the tragedy of what Nick Maggiulli calls the saving trap. We are told that saving is the path to wealth, but that is only half true. Saving helps you survive. Investing helps you grow. Data from the last 50 years shows that the average person who simply invested a small amount every month outperformed those who waited for the perfect time to start. The math is simple. Consistency beats perfection. Cold truth? You cannot cut your way to wealth. You can only grow your way there.
Of course, saving has its place. You should have a small emergency fund. You should cover your basic needs. But after that, your money must work for you. Every euro sitting idle is a wasted opportunity. Instead of asking, how can I spend less, Maggiulli suggests asking, how can I earn and invest more? That shift changes everything. So here is your challenge. Review your budget. If you are saving more than you need for safety, consider reallocating the excess to investments. Even if it is small, start, because time is more powerful than timing. However, there is one obstacle that can hinder your financial progress faster than poor math: your emotions. And that is what we will uncover next.
Chapter 2. Your emotions are lying to you. Picture this. You open your investing app and see the market down by 20%. your heart sinks. You think, maybe I should sell before it gets worse. A week later, you sell everything. Months pass, the market recovers, and now you are left watching from the sidelines as everyone else's money grows. Sound familiar? It happens to millions of investors every year. Nick Maggiulli says this reaction is not a sign of stupidity, it is biology. Your brain was designed to keep you alive, not to make you rich. When you see danger, you panic. When you see everyone else making money, you feel FOMO. When prices fall, you feel fear. But markets punish emotion and reward patience. Cold truth. The market does not care how you feel. It only rewards consistency. This is why Maggiulli's main rule is simple. Automate your investing. Set up automatic transfers to make purchases every month regardless of market conditions. When prices drop, you buy more shares for the same money. When prices rise, you build profit. This method, called dollar cost averaging, protects you from your own emotions. You stop trying to guess and start letting math do the work. Most people think the key to wealth is intelligence. It is not. The key is emotional discipline. Data shows that people who invest automatically outperform 90% of professional fund managers over time. So the next time fear whispers in your ear, remember this: you do not need courage to win. You just need a system that removes fear from the equation. But now that you understand emotion, it is time for the second big truth. Waiting for the perfect time to invest is the most expensive decision you will ever make.
Chapter 3. Time beats timing. Imagine two friends who both decide to invest in something. Anna starts right away, putting 200 euros a month into the market. Tom wants to wait for the right time. He watches prices fluctuate, reads numerous articles, and waits for the ideal entry point. 10 years later, Anna has invested through crashes, rebounds, and bull markets. Tom finally decides to start, proud that he avoided the risk. But when they compare accounts, Anna's portfolio is almost double his. Not because she was smarter, but because she started sooner. This is the data Nick Maggiulli loves to show. In every decade since 1920, the investor who simply kept buying beat those who waited. Every single time. Cold truth: time in the market always beats timing the market. The earlier you start, the more time your money has to grow through compounding. Missing even a few of the best market days can destroy decades of potential profit. Practical takeaway: stop waiting for the perfect moment. There is no perfect moment. The best time to start was yesterday. The second best time is now. It is not about predicting what happens next month. It is about trusting what happens over the years. But building wealth is not only about patience and investing. It is also about knowing when to spend and why. Because money that never gets used is as useless as money never earned.
Chapter 4. The Value of Spending. Imagine a woman who spent her whole life saving. She skipped vacations, wore the same clothes for years, and never allowed herself a single luxury. When she passed away, her family found out she had saved a small fortune, but she never got to enjoy any of it. Nick Maggiulli says this is one of the saddest mistakes people make. They become slaves to money instead of letting money serve them. His message is simple: do not save for the sake of saving. Save and invest so you can live better, not smaller. Money has a purpose, and that purpose is freedom. Cold truth: money that never gets used is wasted potential. Spending is not the enemy. Reckless spending is. You should spend freely on things that improve your life, health, learning, experiences, relationships, and cut ruthlessly on things that do not matter. That is how you build a rich life, not just a big account. Maggiulli's rule is to create 3 categories: essentials, joy, and growth.
Essentials keep you safe. Joy makes you feel alive. Growth makes your future better. If an expense does not fit into one of these three categories, it is likely noise. The goal is not to die with the biggest number in your bank account. It is to die with the best memories. But there is one investment that beats every market, every asset, and every portfolio. It is the one that builds your earning power and your confidence. It is the investment in yourself.
Chapter 5. Invest in yourself. Nick Maggiulli didn't start rich. He was a regular data analyst who used his free time to write about money on a small blog called Of Dollars and Data. At first, almost nobody read it, but he kept writing, kept analyzing, kept learning. And within a few years, that blog turned into a career, a book, and a brand followed by millions. That is the power of investing in yourself. Every skill you learn, every connection you build, every habit you improve is an asset that compounds forever. The market can crash, inflation can rise, but no one can take away what is in your mind. Cold truth, the best return on investment is the one you control. So instead of chasing quick wins, focus on raising your value. Learn to sell, write, communicate, or code. Study how to think clearly and make better decisions. These skills never expire and always pay dividends. Maggiulli reminds us that personal growth is the foundation of financial growth. Money amplifies who you already are. If you are disciplined and curious, wealth expands that. If you are fearful and reckless, it amplifies that trait as well. So here's your challenge. For the next 30 days, invest in one thing that improves your future self. Read, learn, practice, because your earning potential, not your savings rate, determines your long-term wealth. And now that we have covered the 5 pillars of Maggiulli's system, it is time to put them all together in one simple rule that can change your life forever.
Let's recap what just keep buying really teaches. Wealth is not about luck or genius. It is about small, consistent actions that compound over time. Here are the core truths. Saving keeps you safe, but investing makes you free. Emotions destroy returns, but systems protect them. Time beats timing, always. Spending should create joy and meaning, not guilt. And the smartest investment of all is the one you make in yourself. The cold truth? Most people spend their lives waiting for more money, waiting for the perfect time, waiting to feel ready. But the people who build wealth don't wait. They start, they automate, they just keep buying. So here's my challenge for you. Pick one thing you can start investing in this week. Even if it is just 20 euros, start the habit. The amount does not matter. The action does. Because once you begin, time and consistency will do the rest. And this video has opened your eyes? In that case, the perfect next step is Morgan Housel's The Psychology of Money, a powerful book that explains the emotions behind every financial decision you make. Check it out right here, and don't forget to subscribe for more data-backed lessons on money, mindset, and mastery.